Welcome back. We now cross over to our international correspondent, David Kibuuka, who's in Los Angeles. Dave, what's happening there?
There are protests here because last week a judge found George Zimmerman not guilty of the murder of a 17-year-old African-American boy called Trayvon Martin. Once again, black Americans feel that if you kill a black person, then nothing will happen to you.
But how can it be racial if Zimmerman is not a white person, Dave?
Yes, but he's light-skinned. The States has gotten so bad now that even light-skinned people feel free to shoot black people.
But things must have changed since Obama, right?
Look at it this way. African Americans count for only 10% of the American population, but 90% of the prison population. They love putting black people in jail. Like the other day, I got an email offering me an American green card, and I said no, because I know they just want to put me in prison, Loy.
Dave, aren't you exaggerating a bit?
Look at how many times Lindsay Lohan has messed up, but they send her to rehab or community service instead of jail. But last week, Lauryn Hill went to prison for tax evasion. Lauryn sang, "Girls, you know you better watch out." But the judge was like, "No, Lauryn, you should have watched out."
So what should we do?
Firstly, African Americans need to start looking at the positive things of the things that they do. For instance, when you buy hunting bullets in America, a portion of every bullet sold is donated to nature conservation. And a lot of gangsters use these bullets when they do drive-by shootings. So they should point that out. Like, yeah, man, I popped a cap in his ass, but I was just doing my bit for nature conservation, for the future generations, dog.
What else, Dave? Come on.
Black people need to own their own businesses so that they can have some sort of power. Rap music just encourages us to be consumers, but we need rappers to tell us to invest in unit trusts and things like that. Like, I don't think there's one black-owned airline in America. Even in Africa, black people don't really own airlines, and if they do, it's always a bit dodgy. Like, you know you're on one of those African airlines when they give you a real knife and fork and they're cooking real mogodu in the back.
What about the other minorities in America, Dave? How are they doing?
Well, the Latinos have Jesus on their side, so they're doing a bit better. That's why Zimmerman got off, because they have Jesus on their side.
What do you mean they have Jesus on their side?
Lots of Latinos are called Jesus because in South America, it's okay to call your child Jesus. But you can't do that in Africa, because if you're in Limpopo, best you don't introduce yourself as Jesus Shabalala.
But Dave, Shabalala is a Zulu name.
Thank you, Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was David Kibuuka in Los Angeles, United States of America.
News that moves. ENCA.com.